have you ever wondered if the electric shot from an electric fence has serious effects on animals? Is there a way to minimize these dangers while maintaining its effectiveness? Leave comment number 1 and share your thoughts as you follow this content. Have you ever wondered what animals can learn from the shocks when they come into contact with an electric fence? Their bodies experience a strong shock, with a mild current passing through, causing them to feel the jolt.
There they go. Oh, God.
Look at this giant deer falling due to the electric fence. I used to think that the electric current applied to the fence would be the same, but dairy cows, with their smaller bodies, only need a mild shock to keep them under control, while beef cattle require a stronger jolt due to their large muscles. However, this electric current doesn't harm the animals. This is because the intensity of the electrical pulse is adjusted to fit the size and species of the animal. Smaller animals only feel a mild jolt, while larger animals experience a stronger pulse.
Wow.
Electric fences can be used not only for livestock but also for gardens, as seen in this video, where the gardener uses it to protect the garden from bears searching for honey. Areas like California and Texas have used electric fences against bears with voltages up to 5,000 volts. The way the electric conditions work is most clearly demonstrated in the video with the bear. This video is not from Poland, but is part of an experiment to train bears. In the experiment, animal carcasses are connected to batteries to reduce contact between bears and hunters, at least according to the official explanation. Horses are highly sensitive animals, especially vulnerable to electric shocks. For this reason, in areas like Nevada, the shock level for horses is often adjusted to a lower setting, around 2,000 volts. When horses experience the jolt, they immediately associate the discomfort with the fence and will avoid it in the future.
There we go, he learned.
The use of electricity in livestock control is indeed an effective method to manage animals without causing harm to them. Electric fences help prevent animals from entering livestock areas, while also maintaining the safety of the livestock without resorting to more extreme measures. Electric poles, like strange ancient trees, easily attract animals. When a calf is shocked by the electric fence, tension is unavoidable. No one likes that. Some argue that it helps train them to stay away from danger, while others worry it may harm their development. Comment 1 if you think this practice is harmless. The training conditions are not permanent. If the fence is not maintained and the electric pulse is not reapplied, animals will eventually forget the discomfort and may accidentally touch the fence without getting shocked. This reduces the effectiveness of the system, especially in wilderness areas like Montana, where regular maintenance is crucial. According to sources, the installation of electric fences has reduced red fox intrusions by up to 80% on some farms in the Midwest of the U.S. after the electric fences were set up. The number of egg thefts by red foxes dropped from an average of 10 incidents per month to just 3. A typical example is a monkey that escaped and immediately climbed a utility pole. Although it was shocked and fell, fortunately, it wasn't seriously injured. After being cared for at the zoo, the monkey fully recovered and is now healthy. The electric current in the fence is not the same as the current in high-voltage power lines. Looking at the chimpanzees climbing freely, unaware that they are stepping into danger, the frightening truth is that they may pay a high price for their carelessness. To prevent such accidents, utility poles can be covered with materials that are difficult to climb, such as smooth metal plates or mesh. While it may help protect the area and prevent animal intrusions, it's undeniable that its impact on animal health and development needs to be carefully considered. Share your thoughts and discuss to find the best solution. Hit the follow button to discover more interesting topics in the next episode. From the dry plains of Texas to the frigid fields of Montana, the Longhorn cattle are facing a serious crisis. Unpredictable weather conditions have created opportunities for outbreaks, threatening hundreds of Longhorn cattle in Texas, where they are most common. The winter of 2020 saw several sudden cold snaps, with temperatures dropping below -6 degrees Celsius, weakening their immune systems. Share your thoughts and support by leaving comment number 1 below. Meanwhile, the summer saw extreme heat waves with temperatures reaching up to 43 degrees Celsius, creating ideal conditions for bacteria and viruses to thrive. These changes have made the Longhorn cattle vulnerable to foot and mouth disease, FMD, a dangerous illness with an infection rate of up to 100% if not controlled in time. According to the Texas Cattle Association, over 1,200 Longhorn cattle showed signs of infection in the first 3 months of the year. Common symptoms include high fever and sores in the mouth, feet, and hooves, making the cattle weak and unable to eat or move normally. With their removal from the food supply chain, the economic damage is inevitable. Texas, home to over 2,730 Longhorn cattle farms, is facing major challenges from unusual weather patterns and the risk of disease outbreaks. To protect the livestock, farms must monitor weather forecasts at least twice a day, especially during the winter and rainy seasons, when sudden temperature changes can weaken the cattle's immune systems. Reinforced barns help maintain a stable temperature of 16 to 20 degrees Celsius in the winter, while ventilation systems help prevent heat stress for the cattle during the summer. The diet is also adjusted, with an increase in hay and roughage by 10 to 15% in the winter to provide enough energy. Additionally, more than 90% of the Longhorn cattle need to be vaccinated against foot and mouth disease on a regular schedule to reduce the risk of disease spread. Veterinary authorities have implemented a series of checks and established quarantine zones to limit the spread. Many large farms in Texas have had to isolate their entire herds for 14 days to control outbreaks. Are these measures enough to protect the Longhorn cattle from the threat of harsh weather and disease? Leave comment number 2 and share your thoughts in the comments. While farms in Texas are battling disease and harsh weather, farmers in Florida are facing a different threat from the skies: millions of wild parrots. These parrots have become an invasive species, destroying crops and damaging wheat fields and fruit orchards. Florida is home to at least 42 parrot species, with over 12 million parrots, among which the yellow-crested parrot, the blue-crowned parrot, and the rainbow parrot are the most dangerous. These parrots can appear in flocks ranging from 50 to over 500. launching surprise attacks that devastate farms and destroy entire crops in just a few days. They nest on rooftops and power lines, leaving thousands of droppings daily, causing pollution. The economic damage is significant, with the black-headed parrot alone causing an estimated $61 million in losses annually to agriculture in Florida, particularly to food crops. Local authorities spend about $3.2 million annually to control this invasive species, using methods like sound deterrence, protective nets, and trapping and killing. However, these measures are only temporarily effective, as during the breeding season, the black-headed parrot population can increase 10 to 15 times in just a few months. Facing severe damage caused by the parrots, the Florida government has implemented various trapping measures to control the population of this invasive species, particularly in the agricultural areas of the southern part of the state. Farmers have used glue traps placed in fields to catch the parrots. These glue traps are coated with a special adhesive compound strong enough to hold the parrot when it lands, but not cause serious harm. They are designed to work effectively in hot and humid conditions. During peak trapping season, each farmer can catch hundreds of parrots, helping to minimize crop damage. However, Florida's laws need to be clear to prevent overhunting and ensure the population is controlled responsibly. Remember, consuming or selling diseased Longhorn cattle for food is unethical. But what about parrots? Farmers are struggling, but is there a better solution? Leave your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more real-life stories about invasive species. These measures have been very effective in halting the spread of some invasive species. Do you have any ideas for better solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss together. Thank you for staying and watching the entire video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And be sure to tell your friends about us so they can watch too. Goodbye and see you in the next video. Hello everyone! The sound of gunshots echoing through the mountains of Florida is an announcement that the wild monkey hunting season has begun. These activities have attracted thousands of hunters to protect their property and communities, as Florida is facing nearly 1 million wild monkeys, causing up to $120 million in damage each year. So what methods are hunters here using to deal with this population? Let's explore to find out. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to update the latest information. In Florida, hunters often choose rifles to control wild monkey populations. These versatile animals typically live in forests, hills, plateaus, and grasslands with scrub and pine forests. As a result, rifles provide good range and effective humane shots. Hunters often use high-powered, accurate, and reliable rifles, along with good quality lenses with high magnification and clear optics, which are essential for accurate aiming, especially in dense forest areas where visibility is limited. High-quality telescopes also help hunters spot monkeys from a distance, allowing them to plan their approach more effectively.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt wild monkeys in Florida? To hunt wild monkeys in Florida, all hunters must have a Wildlife Management Area (WMA) permit issued by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission (FWC). One advantage for hunters in Florida is that they can hunt wild monkeys year-round because there are no seasonal restrictions. This constant hunting opportunity creates favorable conditions for controlling the wild monkey population. So what time of day is most effective for hunting wild monkeys? Hunters usually hunt early in the morning because wild monkeys are most active right after sunrise. This is the ideal time for feeding and movement, making it easy for hunters to spot and track them. When spotting prey, make sure there are no obstacles or hazards in the shooting path and that the surrounding landscape is clear to ensure safety. So, have you ever wondered what it takes to ensure a successful and humane hunt when targeting elusive prey like monkeys? Hunters find a stable shooting position, either standing, kneeling, or prone, using natural supports such as tree branches or a shooting stand. Using the scope of the rifle, hunters can clearly and accurately observe the monkey, aiming at vital areas such as the chest or head to ensure a quick and humane shot. Hunters gently pull the trigger to maintain accuracy. However, hunting monkeys with guns in Florida has caused a lot of controversy in the community. Hunters can face opposition from animal rights activists and other members of the community. Do you agree with this method? If so, like the video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. To deal with the problem of feral monkeys in Florida, a combination of cage traps and sterilization methods has been widely deployed. Initially, hunters used large cage traps designed to allow monkeys to enter without injury. These traps typically have a sturdy metal frame with mesh sides and a door that automatically closes when the monkey enters, activating a mechanism. In addition, hunters use baits such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other attractive foods to lure monkeys into traps. Bananas, apples, and other fruits with a particularly sweet smell are often effective. Traps are often placed in areas frequented by monkeys, such as near food sources or travel routes. Have you ever wondered how hunters manage the capture and relocation of invasive monkey populations? Once the traps are set, hunters monitor them with tracking devices placed nearby to observe monkey activity and check to see if the traps have been triggered. When a trap captures about 7 to 15 monkeys, hunters use gloves to handle and transfer the monkeys to smaller cages to avoid bites and disease transmission. The captured monkeys are then transported to a veterinary facility where highly qualified veterinarians perform sterilization procedures such as vasectomy or tubal ligation to ensure humane treatment. During surgery, the monkeys are anesthetized, and their vital signs such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels are monitored. After surgery, the monkeys are closely observed as they recover from anesthesia. Their vital signs and general condition are checked regularly, and they are kept in recovery cages until they are fully awake. Once recovered, the monkeys are transported back to the area where they were captured or to a designated new release area. Release monkeys are often monitored to ensure they reintegrate into their groups and continue to thrive. What do you think of this approach? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. Hello everyone! The vole, with its many scientific names, is a species that has adapted very well to its environment, resulting in a population exceeding 1.5 billion individuals. These voles are common throughout the Midwestern United States, especially in grasslands and savannas. However, their presence has caused significant challenges and losses for farmers in these areas. So what are the specific problems they cause, and what methods have farmers used to deal with this invasion? Join us to find out right here, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to express your curiosity in the field of agriculture. Wild rats alone cause nearly $2 billion in damage each year. This shocking figure shows the significant impact these rodents have on agriculture around the world. But rats are not the only invaders. Field rats consume a wide variety of crops, including grains, beans, and vegetables. Their feeding habits can cause severe damage to seedlings, roots, and mature plants, leading to significant crop yield reductions in some areas. Voles have been known to destroy up to 50% of crop yields, which equates to millions of dollars in annual losses. How do you think farmers should address this issue to protect their crops, minimize damage, and prevent vole invasion? Hunters here have demonstrated their superior skills through exquisite shots. Hunting voles with a shotgun requires special techniques and equipment due to their small size and behavior. Understanding vole behavior is very important for hunters. Field mice are small rodents that tend to be active during the day and create complex tunnel systems, commonly found in grasslands, savannas, and agricultural fields. Have you ever observed the intricate tunnels created by field mice? Additionally, choosing the right equipment is crucial for successful hunting. A small caliber rifle, like a .22, is suitable for hunting voles because of its accuracy and low recoil. High-velocity bullets ensure better accuracy and faster target killing. Additionally, a scope with good magnification can help spot and hit small targets like voles. Have you tried different guns or scopes for hunting small animals? When spotting prey, hunters need to move slowly and carefully so as not to scare them. Sudden movements can cause voles to run back to their burrows. Paying attention to wind direction is important to ensure your scent is not blown towards the voles, which could alert them to your presence. Waiting in an area close to where they are active requires patience, as voles will eventually come out of their burrows. Using bait, such as grain or seeds, can attract voles to a specific area, making it easier to observe and shoot them. Do you have any favorite baiting techniques for hunting small game? Making a shot requires steady aim. Using a rifle can certainly improve accuracy when aiming at small targets. Hunters need to be prepared to shoot quickly, as voles can move very quickly and unpredictably. Using a rifle, especially a small caliber one, allows for accurate shooting, which is important given the small size of the hamster. The gun also allows for long-range hunting, reducing the risk of spooking the hamster. Do you agree with this method? If yes, like the video. If no, leave a 0 in the comments to share your opinion. To overcome the challenges of hunting with guns, many hunters have turned to dogs for safety and efficiency. Dogs, with their keen sense of smell and agility, provide significant advantages in hunting. Have you ever considered using dogs for hunting? If so, what breed do you think would be best suited? When choosing a dog for hunting and tracking, breeds such as terriers, greyhounds, or dayuns are often recommended because they are small, agile, and have strong hunting instincts. Choosing the right breed is important, but it is also important to ensure that the dog is properly trained for hunting. Using a strong leash and collar is essential to control the dog, especially in areas with a lot of wildlife or livestock. When releasing a dog into an area where voles are present, the hunter encourages the dog to search using its nose to follow the scent. When the dog finds a vole, it will signal the hunter through barking, digging, or other trained actions. The hunter should assist by carefully digging to find the vole and using gloves to avoid being bitten or infected. Compliance with local regulations regarding the use of dogs for rodent hunting is important to ensure compliance with licensing regulations and seasonal restrictions. To ensure compliance, you can monitor local regulations regularly. It is important to balance human development with environmental protection, which requires sustainable solutions. Traditional methods such as trapping, hunting, and fencing have proven ineffective against animals as adaptable and resilient as wild boar. By developing comprehensive strategies, we can minimize the negative impacts of invasive wild boar populations while promoting harmonious coexistence between human activities and wildlife conservation. In regions like Sonoma, famous for its lush vineyards, feral hogs have wreaked havoc not only on the quantity, but also the quality of the harvest. Their destruction extends beyond the vineyards to almond orchards, vegetable fields, and California's vast citrus groves. The economic impact of feral pig infestations extends beyond damage to golf courses, amusement parks, cemeteries, and other natural areas through digging and uprooting, to other serious consequences. Their presence on the streets has repeatedly become the main cause of traffic jams and even led to accidents, directly threatening the safety of people in many places in the United States. The challenges posed by feral pigs have brought out the resilience of hunters. This unique situation not only provides them with an opportunity to improve their skills, but also contributes to the control of invasive species that are causing havoc in the states. Let's embark on this inspiring journey. Wild boars, with their impressive speed and agility, pose a formidable challenge. In response, some farmers and hunters have become creative in hunting wild boars with their cars, a controversial method that shows their determination to protect their livelihoods and the hope that they can adapt effectively to this growing threat. The vehicles that are often chosen to tackle rough terrain are usually powerful models that are capable of performing well on difficult roads. Heavy trucks and 4x4 SUVs are popular because they are equipped with optimal four-wheel drive systems, providing the traction and stability needed to overcome poor road surfaces. Not only do these vehicles offer powerful performance, they are also ideal platforms for hunting or exploring, thanks to their high structures that enhance visibility and ensure safety from potential environmental hazards. This shows that effective solutions are being implemented. Not stopping there, night hunts are constantly held, demonstrating their determination to protect their agriculture in an admirable way. These hunts usually start around 10 p.m. and last until 2 a.m. Hunters chase wild boars with cars, and after each night, they can harvest a large number of wild boars. Poor lighting conditions are the biggest challenge in night hunting. To overcome this barrier, hunters often equip their vehicles with high-intensity LED or halogen headlights, turning night into day. Additionally, the use of night vision goggles or scopes is essential as they allow hunters to spot and track wild boars in the dark, when these prey are most active and cunning. Despite being equipped with modern technology to aid hunting at night, these devices still cannot guarantee absolute visibility for hunters. Coupled with dangerous and unfamiliar terrain, this increases the risk, not only for hunters, but also for neighboring communities, especially when hunting near densely populated areas. Therefore, before planning a hunting trip, you need to make sure that you have a license and tag issued by the competent authority. An economical and environmentally friendly alternative is to harvest wild boar meat. Compared to regular pork, wild boar meat is often lower in fat and is prized for its delicious flavor, especially when the animals are raised healthily and the meat is handled with care. In states like Tennessee and Arkansas, local hunters and small businesses have teamed up to turn wild boar meat into a variety of delicious dishes. Therefore, in order to hunt wild boars humanely and cleanly, as well as dispose of wild boar carcasses, hunters must clearly understand and comply with government regulations. This will not only help control the wild boar population effectively, but also ensure that this does not negatively affect the ecological balance. What do you think about hunting wild boars by car? We look forward to hearing from you in the comments section below. Thank you for watching this video. Please continue to accompany us in the upcoming videos.